Yo, I'm gonna do a video today about being a nice man versus being a good man, part 2. This one is going to be a personal one, an affirmation video, a accountability video for myself, and I'm going to talk about, as I've been for 2 years now, even making videos talking about it. In this video, I'm 37 in the middle of August here. Like, I promised myself I have to stand up for myself. I'll start with where to start. The good place to start is that I am a good man. I have been scapegoated, gaslit. My entire life I've been gaslit to the point where that's the whole point. Like I say in my videos, the proof is in the pudding. How do you keep someone from bullying you, a bully from bullying you? You punch them in the face. Like, now the bully is this like ambiguous cancel culture, cowardice, authoritarian culture, and so it's hard to punch in the face. I've never had a problem punching the bully in the face for somebody else. In fact, I've been conditioned my entire life. I realize this now. Even saying this out loud, I feel extreme guilt just getting there, but I have to do it. Everything is pointing this direction. I've been conditioned my entire life to not only fight for others. In other words, I can punch the bully in the face for somebody else. It's easy. Especially, it's almost impossible for me not to if I know that will destroy me. That is proof is in the pudding. That is the truth. I am not going to lie. I'm not going to embellish. I'm not going to exaggerate anything. I don't do that, and everything I say is true. That's the biggest fear I have of talking about certain things, is because I heard a video. Gabor Mate is just brilliant. It blew my mind when he said trauma. Of course, the trauma is the event, but the real trauma, and this is how we create a hell in society, is the real trauma is when someone didn't care after you spoke out. I never understood, when I heard about the Cosby stuff and all this different stuff, something about SA abuse, and like when it gets down to that level where that usually is deep in childhood, there's a depth there of abuse that is like unparalleled, because it's so nuanced, and there's so much victim blaming, and there's so much bad stuff in that, and familial guilt and shame. And I never understood, like, why wouldn't you just speak out? And I'm a pretty outspoken person, and that's the hell that we've created in society. Is the Me Too movement was like co-opted into something that is, I don't know, like, Believe All Women might have been one of the worst things ever, because there are women out there that are not good. That might be the understatement of the century. In other words, there are women out there that have and do use that cultural narrative to their advantage. And you never hear about, and just something about just like me, and especially with dudes, there's such a nuance between just like male victim. Like, we don't like to look at that in society. That's something that's like deep. And I acknowledge that, but it, like, if we're gonna have this progressive society where we're, you know, we can't just leave guys. It just anyway, I'm being preachy. See, even me, I'm talking about it, then I make it about everyone and not myself. Like, this is. Because I can't stand up for myself. I'm not even going to be able to do it, probably. But I'm making this video because I have to reaffirm. It's very confusing. Again, I am a good man. I would argue the worst man I've ever been is when everything fell apart. Another proof is in the pudding moment, when I was at my weakest and when I was the most vulnerable. It's very confusing to be vulnerable and introspective and caring and like empathetic and vulnerable. Like, I was a monster and everything came to me, everything was good. What does that say? Like, what is it? The proof is in the pudding. And it's so confusing to have everything and everything's going good, and when you want to better yourself, you have no one. It's so confusing because no one will validate it's so confusing, it's so difficult. If everyone is telling you you're bad, it's pretty hard to feel like you're good. But I know I am. I know I'm the best version of myself. I mean, I don't even. The really difficult thing is, like, I'm kind of out of, like, I don't want to talk about too much vulnerable stuff because I don't know who's watching. There are a lot of people that are trying to destroy me still. Keep getting fired from jobs. It's been 2 years. I can't get a job in my town. I mean, I can, but not my basically my career. My whole reputation in my career, in my field, has been destroyed, and that's how I know I'm a good man, is because if I fired somebody or if I had an opinion about somebody, I would ask if this is true. Because I don't just roll over when I'm told to. I still have a little bit of man left in me. I'm trying to build it back. And that's very confusing, is the toxic masculinity thing even got me. Is like, I'm a pretty extreme guy, and it was all gas, no brakes, and now it's peace. And somewhere in between is that probably a good homeostasis, but it's hard to fight an enemy that is unknown. This really is a spiritual, I can't say that word very well, but a war. It's you know, I just want to do MMA. I got a boxing tonight. I'm so excited for it. I'm going to probably break my nose again, but it's like, just for that 1 hour, punched in the face, it's real. I rather just, I've been quoting Sopranos lately. I love the Paulie. So I'd rather fight 10 guys with shanks than fight something I can't see when he's got cancer. Society's become a cancer. It's hard to fight back. It's really not looking good. I try to be positive. It doesn't. And that's the thing I've been struggling with lately, and I think I brought this up in other videos, is like, I really want this channel to be about, like, because the woe is me is absolutely is not helpful, and when I talk about disorders, like I just made a video about narcissistic parents and stuff. Like I know my tone, it can be like pretty depressing, but like I really hope, and let me know below if you're still watching this video, like, you know, let me know if my intent my intent comes across, if that makes sense. And that intent being to, and I can't help but do it with passion and from the heart and unscripted, but I want it to be more informational and people feeling seen and not excusing people I'm not excusing inaction. Yeah, everything's falling apart, so F it. No, that is exactly what, I'm sorry, the demons want. It is that, like, it. You don't need a hyperbolic, dramatic guy. I don't need any help being dramatic when things are, I don't know, is it just me? It's clearer and clearer every day to me that it is like light and dark battle, because if you have any values at all, you should see what's happening. And even at this point, I would argue, as a man, just going to the gym and just staying alive and seeing the truth and talking and standing up for yourself, and if you have a family, protecting your family, and that's what it's all about. I'm very, very preachy. I keep going across. This is supposed to be about me. It's supposed to be about me standing up for myself, but I'm standing up for, this is the fucking, damn it. I guess I kind of did. I talked about, I actually am being like still smeared and fired from jobs, not hired at other jobs when people don't have the balls to say why, because it's politics. Pretty dystopian shit. So it's like, this is the thing, is like the less I'm able to just move on with my life, the more God, universe, whatever, destiny, whatever you want to call it, just pragmatically, you don't have to get too divine about it, but like, you're pushing a man to a corner, he's going to, burst. And it's like, I say that in a way of like, you're gonna make me stand up for myself. I'm gonna say everything that happened to me. You want that to happen? Flying monkeys that are probably watching this video. I mean, I was born for this. My whole life has been pain and gaslighting and abuse. This is the more you push me, the more I get stronger. I don't know if you've realized that yet. It's 7 psych wards, a whole family of abuse and invalidation, which is the most painful thing ever. All I have is the man upstairs. It's pretty powerful when you have absolutely nothing to lose and only love to share and truth. A lot of things, but I'm not a coward sheep. I'd rather be dead. It goes against everything I believe in, and that's where the gaslighting begins. And I think it makes you feel crazy. It makes me feel crazy. I feel crazy a lot of the time because a lot of people are succumbing to darkness, and this new world of fear, essentially, is really just when you fear your neighbor, you fear your own self, you fear it. Just just hate and fear. Anyway, so that's the hard thing, is I have an image in my head of using like AI and video editing and trying to tell things so it's more interesting for people, so I can like really talk about stuff. I don't know, I just don't think it'll happen. I just can't. I can't. I'm not even doing it like this. How can I talk about what happened? Edit a thing. I've tried multiple times to edit a thing. It's just trying to move on, but people keep trying to destroy me. I just. When you're born in the world, you're given a ticket to the freak show, and when you're born in America, you get a front row seat. R.I.P. GC. He's right more and more every day. Maybe that's how I need to look at it. Just, I grew up feeling and living my own reality TV show to cope with the pain of being raised by just in hell, basically, and so disassociating into like my own little reality TV show. And if I could just work hard enough, I could earn their love, whatever stuff. And so I lived my own little reality TV show, like that was on TV, but like maybe that's reality now. Is society is the Truman Show, and this sounds crazy, but like society is pure narcissism. And that's another thing. There's a talking about narcissism all the time. It's just like, ugh. I don't know, man. Are we too aware of our psychology? I just want to live in freedom and love and passion, like we all do. We all want to feel seen and live in love, freedom, and passion, and just like, yeah, growth. Whether we know it or not, I mean, that is adventure. How do you do that in 2025? What are you guys doing? Anyway, that was my attempt at talking about being a good man. I'm a good man. I'm a healing man. I'm a man who sees clearly. And I'm just going to keep going down my path with as much love as I can muster for myself and everyone else, because that is the answer. Most cliche thing I think you can ever say, but those cliche things, love is what you need. All you need. Well, you also need a cheeseburger if you need to eat. Love isn't going to feed you, but it definitely does feel. It does feed the soul. There is a soul. I think every day we're seeing it more and more. Proof is in the pudding. I say that so much, and it's like, what does that mean? Proof is like it's in pudding? So stupid. Is there another phrase that's like doesn't have the word pudding in it? I don't know. It's demonic. It's the best way to describe it. Demons are winning. Light is pretty freaking powerful, though. Just one light. They don't want you to like be able to find the lighter, though. to do the like. They want to put a water on it. Like, I can't get it. They want to do whatever you can. And you can't find the lighter in the dark. Where's the lighter? Where's the lighter? I can't find the lighter. Like, and then it's like, you feel at the lighter and you're like, I don't know if I should light this. I feel like everything's telling me this is bad. And as soon as you do, it just, the darkness just, it eviscerates darkness. And it's like, it's so easy after you've lit the match to see that you were correct and you're a good man. But it's like getting that, doing that motion, all the darkness just like tar. I think of Little Nemo, the most weird reference that no one's gonna get probably, but I love that movie as a kid. I love sleeping and like Dragon Ball Z before it came out. He had the scepter, all that sludge. It was just sludge. And I feel like that's like, I picture what's in society, that door opened and all that sludge came out. It just sticks to you and it just, I can't get the lighter lit. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right. Have a good day, guys. Be a good man. Don't be a nice man. That's really what it's all about. Be an asshole. Be an asshole. Women respect you. You respect you. And I hope you understand the nuance when I say that. It is a much... People are assholes all the time. Like, when people gaslight you, call them an asshole. They're an asshole. It only works on people that care. The people that care the most are the easiest to gaslight. Or I should say, are the only ones who are susceptible to gaslighting. Because they actually care about their energy and what it does to other people. Because they genuinely, people that really care on a level that's beyond any perception of them, they think about it at a higher level. Like, those people are like, a lot of them are gone, let's be honest. I'm being a little bit hyperbolic, but like, they're, that's the thing about that, man. It's like, as I look over there, the sign is burnt off, like, or it's not burnt off, but it's gone, and there's an empty spot in the sign. Like, it's, I think it's just like a late stage capitalism thing. Survival right now, I guess. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. One day at a time. That's in the video negative. If you're still watching, what dreams have died for you? The last 10 years, what dreams have died? And I don't mean that in a way that you gave up, in a way that's like, you shouldn't have given up. No, it's a way you gave up because you realized there is no point. I don't care if it's musician or, forget I said that. That's stupid. I was just thinking, I'm projecting as I do in my videos. Like, because I don't know. Idiocracy. Make a stupid song. Get validated. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. I'm gonna get some food. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in if you made it this long, and I appreciate the support. Have a good day.